Yeah, see, before my helmet broke, I was actually going to take a grinder.
Welcome to Reraig, where the weather conditions are glorious for the MOWI Premiership clash between KYLES and KYLES Athletic. Today's referee is Willie McDonald. He gets it as underway as Andy King chips the ball out to the left side for KYLES, but that's going out of play. Duncan Matheson just making sure he's got the throw right before sending that one up the line. John McRae coming deep to pick up. Callum Miller with him, challenging as ever. KYLES trying to push it away. It's a shot from distance from Ali Nixon, just wide. John White in the KYLES goals. He's had a fine season, and that's a good clean strike from him. Conor Kennedy trying to push KYLES forward on that far side. Some defending for the home side to do, and they do it well. Archie McRae's ball sends Shield back on the attack. Here comes Jordan Fraser, just unable to bring that one with him. And clearance from Surly Thompson, picked up by Ross McRae, pushing the back. Spotted by referee Willie McDonald. Surly Thompson knocking that one on. A neat turn from Ross McRae, trying to get away from the shackles of Donald Nixon. Still has it, but Nixon's in there, wins it for Shield. Jordan Fraser moving to the far side. He's got Cammy Jack with him. It's a good ball forward. Finds John McRae. Nice patient build up from Shield. Fraser again. It's a good touch. Can he get a shot in and goal? Lets it go for Ali Nixon. KYLES get it away only as far as Duncan McRae. Good pick from him. Archie McRae turning shot, and that's not far away from Archie McRae. John White just goes over Marcus Keith. Duncan W.D. McRae gets it away. Finlay McRae comes out to pick that one out. He's under pressure, but evading the challenges. Finlay McRae still has it. Keith picks it up though. Nice ball inside, but Donald Nixon's there for Shield. Just making that bit of space. Just too much on the ball to the outside. Conor Cormack rather taking on the hit-in duties for KYLES. Just spins out of play though. Surly Thompson infield. Andrew King's ball is blocked by Ali Nixon, who's strong in the challenge. King losing his stick, whistle's gone. Ross McRae preventing the quick free hit being taken, but Donald Nixon spreads it onto Jordan Fraser. Ball runs behind him for John McRae. His ball inside though. It's Duncan D. McRae battling for it, but Marcus Keith gets it away. Ross McRae in challenging. Duncan D.A. McRae though picking up onto Archie McRae. Just looking for too much time on the ball there, and KYLES get it into midfield. Liam Arnott, former Lochcarron player, nice ball to the outside, but just usual excellent shy from Donald Nixon. John McRae gets this one under control. Jordan Fraser, turn and shot, well, plenty power, but John White seeing a lot more of the ball than his opposing number Josh Grant in the early stages of this game. It's been almost all KYLES pressure. Here they come again with Keith McRae. Nice ball onto John McRae. Just makes a bit of space. Can he get a shot? And he can. Great save from John White. It's a really good shot and very good save from the goalkeeper. Archie McRae plays it in again. John McRae having to go wide to retrieve it. Plays it right across goal. Fraser's in there. KYLES just managing to get it away. It's good play from Conor Kennedy. Nice turn there from Liam Arnott as he sends it long. Taken out of the air by Finnan Kennedy. Leaves it for Keith. His ball goes straight to Finlay McRae. Takes it down, sends it long. Ali Nixon with a touch. Robbed by Ross McRae though. Has time to play that one out to the right side. Turn away from Robbie McLeod. His ball infield though is intercepted by Connor Cormack. And he sends play down the left side. John McRae. Ball into the D, stopped by John White. Good goalkeeping, flicking that one out to the safety of a... Keith McRae with it. Can KYLES make this pressure count? King got an important touch onto that, but here comes Ali Nixon. His cutback finds Duncan D.A. McRae. Look to be blocked there. But Ross McRae clears up the left side. Nice ball from Archie McRae, sends Ali Nixon up the wing. Callum Miller there spotting the danger though, and here KYLES send it into midfield. Lovely turn from Arnott. Good play. Finlay McRae though is mopping up at the back for Shiel. And this time he sends Jordan Fraser running out the left. Keeps it in play, or does he? Out, says referee Willie McDonald. KYLES wing centre, Conor Kennedy coming deep to take this one. KYLES looking to pick up should the ball go loose. Donald Nixon come close to getting that one before Ross McRae clears. Robbie McLeod bundled over. There'll be a free hit to KYLES in the first. Marcus Keith making the run down the left side. The ball comes to him. It's time to look up before chipping it into the goal area. Well, George Thompson was onto that, just couldn't steer it goalwards. First action of the game for Josh Grant. Knocked down by Keith. Donald Nixon. Ball down the right side, chested down by John McRae. Callum Miller with it. Here comes Ali Nixon on the left side. Still has it, forcing his way into the D. Pushes it goalwards, but John White deals with that. Corner to KYLES. Again, it's Keith McRae on the corner duties. Just drives it low into the D. King watching it carefully, has to play it. Shooting chance for John McRae if he can turn, but KYLES defenders in his path. Fraser gets the shot in, but that one goes wide. Ready, Ross McRae and Donald Nixon having a good tussle. McRae gets an important touch on that. Keith playing it back, but both teams taking the chance to stop their opposition taking quick free hits. Andrew King sends that one long, but too long, and out of play it goes. Josh Grant sends it into the Kyles half, taken out the air by Connor Kennedy. Connor Cormack returning it with interest, throw up the left side, but that going out of play before Jordan Fraser. Well, Kinlochshiel have deserved the lead on the pressure they've had so far in this game. They've taken early control of it, and Archie McRae giving them the early advantage. Here they come again. Duncan McRae, but wing centre Marcus Keith gets that one away. Finlay McRae at the back, closed down quickly by Liam Arnott. Robbie McLeod in the thick of it. Here's Duncan W.D. McRae though, clears it out of defence, finds Jordan Fraser, shooting chance. Fraser sends it in low, blocked though by Surly Thompson. Back to Fraser again on his left side this time. Low shot saved by John White as he clears. John McRae chesting that one down. Again, Callum Miller with him. McRae gets away though. Well, good goalkeeping from John White. There was no margin for error there as he clears into midfield. Donald Nixon picks up, and the pressure on Kyles continues. Here's Ali Nixon. King challenging. Nixon makes his way forward. And Duncan McRae finding Donald Nixon. Left-sided again towards the D, but out of play. Goal hit to Kyles. Kyles, what can they mount here with Ross McRae down the left? Finlay McRae quickly onto it though. Being pressured by Finn and Kennedy, but Finlay McRae gets it away. Nice touch from Jordan Fraser. And what a shot, just wide of the keeper's right post. Good effort. Earns a ring. Duncan D. McRae taking that one out of the air. Archie McRae's first onto it. Surly Thompson challenging, but Duncan D. McRae pushing forward. Just falls though, allows Surly Thompson to clear. Donald Nixon's ball stopped by Donald Nixon's ball, but picked up by Ross McRae, and here come Kyles. Finlay McRae mopping up, not for the first time this afternoon. Ali Nixon, that's a good effort. Just rising over the top, but well worth a go. Andy King gathering it for KYLES. Well, both teams happy to have a water break in the heat at Reraig. Weather is always best in the west, as everybody knows. Some battling for possession in the middle of the park. Neither team able to take control of it. Marcus Keith playing it down the left side, but Finn and Kennedy's not getting to that one. Finlay McRae clears into midfield. Back come KYLES. But Keith McRae deep sends it long. Callum Miller trying to get that one under control with John McRae pressuring him. Andy King helps out. Liam Arnott inside. That's better from KYLES. George Thompson battling for it, just not able to find a teammate. Connor Cormack rather sending that one long. Callum Miller got a touch to it. John White taking control, but his clearance only going as far as Archie McRae tries to play it in on the goal, but wide. Donald Nixon and Ross McRae challenging. It's Donald Nixon who wins it. On to John McRae. Nice turn. Can he get away from Callum Miller? Well blocked by Miller. Archie McRae has a go, but well over the top of that. Well, ball was won initially by Duncan D. McRae, just couldn't get it under control, but Donald Nixon plays it on to Jordan Fraser. Low ball into the danger area. White again stopping with his feet, clearing the danger. Ali Nixon's first onto it, picks out John McRae. Quickly closed down by Andy King. Here's Nixon again across goal. Archie McRae just can't reach that one, has to check his run. Finds Jordan Fraser, but he's quickly closed down by three KYLES players, and Ross McRae drives it into the Shield half. Liam Arnott gets it under control. Whistle's gone. Looks like so John McRae. And a difficult afternoon for KYLES. It's just got harder. Well, Rory Slaughter, the substitute, playing it on to John McRae. He's got a run outside from Jordan Fraser. If he can find him, he can. Fraser moving the ball into a bit of space. Plays it down the right side, finds Slaughter again. A ball across goal comes off. Callum Miller spins into the side netting. Corner. Duncan D.A. McRae with the corner. Taken down by Nixon. Goalkeeper quickly off his line though to get that away. Ross McRae picks up. Donald Nixon gets a stick to it, but Marcus Keith sends it down the left side for KYLES. Finlay McRae is just mopping everything up at the back for KYLES. Andy King pushes it out to the right, but too much on that. Duncan Matheson on the far side. Doesn't get anything on it, but Keith McRae first to it. A free hit. It's quickly taken. Liam Marnott battling away for Kyles. Connor Cormack getting a stick to that one, but George Thompson picks up. Finlay McRae, who's been so dominant on this near side now, winning position on the far side. Oh, nice turn from Jordan Fraser. Andy King quickly in, trying to cover. Fraser still has it, but King gets it away. Whistle's gone for foul on Finan Kennedy. Kyle's captain for the day. Ross McRae sending that one into the danger area. But Shiel who clear. It's a lung busting run up the right side from Duncan. D.A. McRae evades the challenge from Andy King. Been chased back by George Thompson, but McRae still has it. Evades another challenge. Will he shoot? He does. Drives it in and just past the post. Well, earns a round of applause for taking that one from deep inside his own half. Just couldn't find the inside of the post. Here's Duncan Matheson with it, being pressured. Liam Marnott challenging. Finds Robbie McLeod on the right side. Drives it into the danger area. Josh Grant has to be careful with this. Makes a clean contact though, gets it away. Bit of pressure from Kyles, but Shiel defending it. Here's Finlay McRae. Liam Arnott chasing him, but McRae gets it away. Rory Slaughter on to Jordan Fraser. Good return pass, sends Slaughter racing down the left side. Cuts it in, but falls nicely for Nixon. Drives it in, but gets right underneath it. Players challenging for it. Duncan W.D. McRae pushing it away. It came off Marcus. Surly Thompson just fluffs. Donald Nixon for Shiel. Ball goes loose though. Ross McRae picks up. Into the far side. Duncan Matheson getting away ahead of Robbie McLeod. Just over hitting that when a goal hits the outcome. Nicely taken down by Ali Nixon, and Jordan Fraser plays her on. Surly Thompson covering though. Ball taken out of the air by Ross McRae. Good challenge from Donald Nixon, but McRae gets it on at the second attempt. Again though, it's Finlay McRae at the back. Finan Kennedy chasing him. Robbie McLeod's there as well, and Finlay McRae's clearance deflects, but Duncan Matheson's there to help out. And this time Finlay McRae sends it long. Rory Slaughter's onto it, but Surly Thompson gets a touch. Former Newtonmore player. Knocks it on to Marcus Keith. Good strike forward. The flick on was good. Arnott running into the middle, but Shiel defending it. Whistle's gone. It's going to be a free hit. So Ross McRae standing over it. KYLES really could do with creating something here. But KINLOCHSHIEL just... It's a red curtain at the back. Good battling from Andy King to regain possession. Ali Nixon getting a touch on it ahead of Cameron Jack. Ross McRae coming back though. He does well. Knocks it on. Conor Cormack gets a stick to it. Keith McRae in a bit of space. Sends John McRae racing up the left side. Callum Miller with him. Gets his foot behind it before clearing. Conor Kennedy's ball goes out of play off a Shield player. Andy King for Kyle, finds Marcus Keith. Good first time ball forward. Again though, Finlay McRae. Usually a Marnott for KYLES. Good challenge on him though. Robbie McLeod knocks it onto Ross McRae, left-sided, drives at Goalmouth. Good save from Josh Grant. First effort on goal from KYLES. So corner opportunity for KYLES. Marcus Keith sends it in. That one comes off Duncan D. Robbie McLeod going for it on that far side, but Shield clearing only as far as Andy King. Picks out Conor Kennedy. Left-sided, sends it into the goal area, but Conor Cormack clearing. Well, the Shield... At least it's a bit of pressure from the visiting side. Ali Nixon though, pushing that one on. Conor Kennedy doing well. Ross McRae sending it in on the goal area, but wide of goal. KYLES of course travelling today without their captain Innes MacDonald and talisman Roddy MacDonald. Scott MacDonald also missing too, and it's making for a tough afternoon for them. Duncan McRae finding Donald Nixon. KYLES going back in the attack. It's a good ball into space for Jordan Fraser to run onto. Cuts it inside, but Callum Miller's going to clear. Shield pick up again. Keith McRae. Was he tripped? He was, says referee Willie MacDonald. Free hit. Closing stages of the first half. Keith McRae looking for a runner. Into Jordan Fraser. Got the shot in, but wide of goal. KYLES making a change late in the half as Max Carr comes on for Liam Arnott, but that goal hit. Intercepted by John McRae. Jordan Fraser. Shots low across goal. Well, KINLOCHSHIEL could be out of sight really in this first half. Conor Kennedy and Ross McRae battling for it, but it's Shield who come away with it. Jordan Fraser trying to take on Callum Miller. It's still Fraser, but Miller gets a stick to it. KYLES clear. Conor Kennedy picks up on the far side. Ali Nixon pressuring him. Kennedy gets away, evades the challenge from Donald Nixon, but he was being filled. Andy King just overhitting that. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. So KYLES taking their 3-0 lead into the second half. Here's Donald Nixon with a hit in. And a foul shy. Keith McRae getting that one forward before taking a sore one. John McRae out to the far side with it. Andy King though getting it away for KYLES. Ross McRae picks up. Duncan D.A. McRae wins possession for Shiel. Rudy Slaughter the substitute, knocking it on, but Callum Miller clearing. Shiel picking up through Duncan Matheson, a good run across the pitch. In fact, it's Duncan W.D. McRae. It's Jordan Fraser. Just not able to find the layoff. Ross McRae gets it away, but Keith McRae picks up. Ross McRae moving that for Andy King in a bit of space. Duncan D.A. McRae, well, got to touch the ball to bring it down, wins possession. 2 KYLES players round him, but he still has it. Eventually it's Marcus Keith though, who moves it on. Here come KYLES. Finnan Kennedy. On to George Thompson. Shield defence staying strong. Rudy Slaughter on the far side. Surly Thompson with him. And Andy King mops up. Max Carr, the substitute, unable to get that one under control, and Finlay McRae clears. Andy King again though, takes it out of the air. Drives it forward. It's better from KYLES in this second half. Robbie McLeod tried to move that one on, but Duncan Matheson challenging well. Ross McRae finding Marcus Keith in a bit of space. Carr the substitute, unable to get it. Here's Finlay McRae. Keith McRae's picked up. Jordan Fraser. On to John McRae. Has a look around him. Back to Jordan Fraser on his left side. Turns it across goal. Slaughter came close to that, but KYLES get it away. A combination of the keeper and defender. But Shield coming close. Keith McRae trying to get it away from Connor Kennedy, but Kennedy does well. Just makes enough space to send it up the right side, but gives Max Carr something to chase. Finlay McRae with him. Ball inside, but Duncan Matheson's there, finds Finlay McRae. Just does so well to make space before sending that one on. Jordan Fraser. Quick challenge on him though. And the combination of Cammy Keith and Andy King getting it away. Connor Kennedy. On to Duncan D.A. McRae. Sends it on to Jordan Fraser. Just takes that touch and a burst of speed inside from Jordan Fraser. Has a look up. Drives it in, and that wasn't far away from Jordan Fraser. That's well taken out of the air. Ali Nixon and Andy King. Jordan Fraser. Sending it to Rudy Slaughter on that far side. John McRae with a touch on it, but John White reading the danger. Comes off his line, clears into midfield. George Thompson knocks it down, but Kinlochshiel have it back again. Conor Cormack sending it to that far side, where a good reverse pass from Rory Slaughter. He was looking for Ali Nixon, but Kyle's got players back to cover. Max Carr and Finlay McRae both chasing that one on the far side, but it goes out of play. Goal hit. Josh Grant sending that one into the centre circle. Ross McRae and Donald Nixon battling. That's a well struck ball from Ali Nixon. Sends Shield racing down the middle. John McRae was trying to find Jordan Fraser. It's still John McRae. Shot goes wide though. Conor Cormack sending it right back into the heart of the Kyles defence. John McRae trying to play it on. Here's Jordan Fraser. First ball forward was blocked by Cammy Keith, but gets it back in. Sorley Thompson gets a stick to it. Does well to clear. Keith McRae on that far side. Drives it into the goal area, but that goes wide. Goal hit. Duncan Matheson and Robbie McLeod battling away there. John, the free hit's given. Willie McDonald giving it Kyle's way. Ross McRae again with the set piece for Kyles. Well, Marcus Keith tried to get the shot in, but she'll get it away only as far as Andy King. Sends the ball up the left. Conor Cormack's going to be first to that one though. Taken down by Ali Nixon. His ball goes off. Two number 8s battle, or 8 and 9 rather, battle, and it's Conor Kennedy who sends it away. George Thompson sending it into the goal area, but goal hit. Duncan D.A. McRae just able to find Conor Cormack. He sends it on. Sorley Thompson did well there though, runs it out of defence before looking for Finnan Kennedy, but he waited for the ball. Has it second chance. Pass intercepted though by Conor Cormack. Oh, John McRae solid in the challenge, keeps the ball in. Turns by Sorley Thompson, who felt that earlier. Donald Nixon fires it into the goal area. John White's able to get it away though for Kyles. Conor Cormack moving that away from Conor Kennedy. Ali Nixon, but good challenge from Andy King. He clears it out of play. Duncan Matheson striking it. Fair distance, flicked on by Ali Nixon. Jordan Fraser turning, but Cammy Keith's with him. Conor Kennedy trying to move it on, but John McRae was in there. Andy King finishes the job. Into the Shield half it goes, but Conor Cormack positioning himself well before getting that away. Ross McRae doing well. The ball up the right's going to be reached first by Finlay McRae. Chested down by Ali Nixon. Just overhits that one up.
Kyles could have been.
Well, Marcus Keith's doing well to get that away. Finlay McRae though picks up, drives the ball up the park. Jordan Fraser, a nice touch. John McRae gets the shot in, but that's wide of goal. Took a deflection, corner. Duncan D.A. McRae with the corner. Well, Shield still have it. Donald Nixon lofts it into front of the D. Can Ross McRae clear it? Takes a deflection, but he's onto it again. And he's knocked over by Jordan Fraser. It's going to be a Cammy Jack with it. Good defending from Duncan Matheson though, gets it away. Well, it was sent long by Marcus. Good midfield tussle, and it's Duncan W.D. McRae that comes away with it. Ross McRae battling back before Max Carr sends it long, but that one goes out of play. Here's Ali Nixon. Substitute Rudy Slaughter battling for it there with George Thompson. Donald Nixon picks up. Good reverse ball into the danger area. Keeper White's off his line. Plays it out to the safety of a corner. Duncan D. McRae sending it in low this time. Slaughter trying to play it on. Andy King's there. And he clears for Kyles. Kyles have certainly come more into this game in the second half, but also the zip seems to have gone a bit from the match. Maybe the hot weather's not helped, but that's a good hit in from Donald Nixon. Jordan Fraser knocking it on to John McRae. Shots blocked. McRae again blocked for a second time. Keeper stops it. Scramble in the goal area. And goal hit is the outcome. John White sending it into the Shield half. Played on by Robbie McLeod. Surly Thompson seeing the first effort blocked. Matheson moves it back to Finlay McRae and he clears. Andy King though putting Kyles back in the attack. McLeod onto Carr. Challenge from Conor Cormack was good though. Nice clean strike as well, getting it away, chested down by Jordan Fraser. Looks around to see where Cammy Jack is before switching play. Kyles defend it well. So Conor Kennedy sending it on to Conor Cormack, sends it back to Conor Kennedy, and the ball's gone out of play. Good hit in from Cormack. It's taken down by Ross McRae. Jordan Fraser. On to Keith McRae. Shield moving the ball about nicely. Here's John McRae. To the outside to Ali Nixon. Tried to get it across goal, but Andy King was in his way. Kyle's just not able to clear though. Cammy Jack pushing it out. Nixon driving it in. Andy King behind it. This ball into midfield. Donald, Duncan, Matheson and Conor Cormack combining, and Cormack puts Shiel back in the attack. Chested down by Ali Nixon. Sends it high into the goal area. Keeper stops it, does well to get that away. He was under pressure from John McRae. Huge hit in from Donald Nixon. Andy King though sweeps it out of defence. Nixon again gets by Marcus Keith, holds on to possession. Ross McRae's there, turns it away for Kyle. Back in place of Duncan D.A. McRae for the final 20 minutes of this MOWI Premiership contest. Another great hit in from Donald Nixon, but Andy King does well to take that out of the air. Now Kyles, can they get a goal back to get themselves back into this? Good covering at the back though from Duncan Matheson, he gets it away. Good play from Duncan W.D. McRae. Ali Nixon drives it in the goal area. That's good goalkeeping from John White. Get a good hand to that. John McRae has it back. Oh, and it was a chance. It was a chance for Shiel. Conor Cormack pushing that one into midfield where Donald Nixon sends it long. Aaron Jack battling with Marcus Keith. Ali Nixon picks up. Nice turn from Jordan Fraser. John McRae's with him. Shots blocked. Back to John McRae. It's Fraser again. But Kyle's clear. Conor Cormack holds off the challenge from Max Carr. It's George Thompson picking up at the back though. Clears his lines for Kyles. Well, Duncan W.D. McRae did well there. First to win the ball and then to play it on. Andy King. Switching play. That's good from Duncan Matheson. Just made enough space before sending that one on. Andy King. Max Carr picks up for Kyles. Ball down the middle. Josh Grant having to watch that one and just allows it to run out of play. Josh Grant into the midfield area with it. Ross McRae picks up. Does well. Robbie McLeod knocking it on. Again, it's Duncan W.D. McRae. Cut his holiday early to come back and play for KYLES today. This finds Finlay McRae in a bit of space. Conor Kennedy picks up for Kyles. On to Andy King, who's pushed up. This ball into the goal area is going to go out of play though. Goal hit. Good play from Keith McRae. Finds Conor Cormack. Oh, and John McRae almost got away. And does well to regain possession. Runs in before spreading it across goal. Two substitutes both getting efforts in there, but Callum Miller is there for Kyles and he gets it away. Ross McRae holds off Aaron Jack. Moves the ball on. Again, it's good play from Duncan W.D. McRae. Tried to run it down the line, but showed too much of it to Ross McRae. Robbie McLeod. Finlay McRae chasing it down. Sorley Thompson's with him. Donald Nixon picks up. A foul on him by Andy King. And that'll be a free hit to KYLES. Ali Nixon running onto that one, gets it across goal, but KYLES defend it, and here's Andy King. Ball knocked down by Duncan Matheson. Keith picks up. Aaron Jack and Donald Nixon combining. Jack sending it down the left side to John McRae. Here's Ross McRae for KYLES. Donald Nixon though sends that swerving in the goal area, but wide of goal it goes. Ali Nixon putting Kinlochshiel rather back in the attack. Donald Nixon playing the ball on. He's looking for Jordan Fraser, but it's KYLES who clear through George Thompson. Here's Duncan Matheson. Robbie McLeod in pursuit. Bit of time for Duncan Matheson. Good ball forward. Keith McRae's there. Just got a bit underneath that one though. Over it goes. Goal hit. Aaron Jack's done well since he's come on for KYLES, knocking that one on. Here's John McRae, who swapped positions with Jordan Fraser. Nice turn from Fraser. Callum Miller though not letting him get away, and Kinlochshiel will have to settle for a corner. Max Carr sending it long, but wide and out of play. Good ball forward from Duncan Matheson. Here's Jordan Fraser holding off the challenge. Aaron Jack making the run for him, but Callum Miller strong in the challenge and a free hit. Some great defending from Duncan Matheson there, taking that one down and then clearing. Here comes John McRae, just shows a bit too much off that one though. Allowed Cammy Jack to come in. Callum Miller trying to get away under pressure from Jordan Fraser. Here's Andy King and Ross McRae playing it on. Aaron Jack taking it down. Marcus Keith challenging. Aaron Jack pushes it on to Donald Nixon. Sends Rudy Slaughter racing out the right side. Just unable to keep that in play. Sky when they come to cup of things. I think it's just before 5-2 it started. Here's Ali Nixon with a half chance, gets it in. Goalkeeper did well. Here's Aaron Jack, plays the corner short. Kinlochshiel trying to create something on this left side, but no luck. There's a burst in on goal though from John McRae. Well, John White doing well again there for KYLES. Donald Nixon sending it on, it's flicked on by Ali Nixon. Jordan Fraser still in there. Can he finish? Stopped by the keeper. Well, it's a scramble, but KYLES survive. Donald Nixon spreads play out to the left side. John McRae's after it with Andy King. McRae shot right across goal. Goal hit the outcome. Donald, Duncan Matheson with some defending to do. Surly Thompson nipping in there to win that one up. Robbie McLeod back to Thompson. Conor Cormack nips in and he clears for KYLES. Ali Nixon holding off Cammy Jack. Nice ball inside, picks out John McRae in space. John McRae for Shield, just under hit that one though, allowed George Thompson to get it away. As KYLES tried to break up the left side of the park. Conor Cormack intercepting. But his ball forward is going to be picked up by Andy King. Here come KYLES with Surly Thompson, moves it into a bit of space. It's just behind Robbie McLeod. Thompson sends it low on goal, saved by the goalkeeper. Josh Grant getting both feet behind that one. He clears. Ross McRae and Donald Nixon in midfield. Andy King battling for it with John McRae. King out to the side. And Philly McRae clearing his lines. Well, Conor Kennedy suffering with a bit of cramp, I think, on that far side. He's back up on his feet. Rudy Slaughter and George Thompson on that. Donald Nixon with a hit in on the far side. Held up by John McRae. He was looking for Donald Nixon's run, but Marcus Keith's going to get that away. Duncan Matheson winning it from Robbie McLeod. Matheson into the goal area, but goal hits the outcome. Well, Donald Nixon got to it first, but Conor Kennedy switching play. Surly Thompson chasing it. He's going to keep it in play. Good covering though from Duncan Matheson. This ball forward deflects. Max Carr into the goal area. It's a shot from Robbie McLeod. Good save. And Duncan Matheson getting it away. Well, Josh Grant hasn't had much to do this afternoon, but that was a good stop. Conor Kennedy with the hit in on the far side. Philly McRae gets to stick to it. Ross McRae plays it in. Chance in front of the goal. Keeper gets it away. It's Robbie McLeod initially who looked to have the chance. Ball's not properly cleared. Donald Nixon pushing it out to the side. And KYLES will have a hit in. Andy King's ball forward comes off Ross McRae, but Conor Kennedy is there. And Duncan Matheson clears. Keith's first to that one, but Aaron Jack does well. Plays it into space on the left side. John McRae's come out. Callum Miller with him. John McRae turns, sends it across goal. Ali Nixon battling for it. Can he get a shot? And he can. It's not far away from Ali Nixon. That's a spectacular clearance from Conor Cormack. Finds Ali Nixon. Looking for John McRae, but he's well covered by Callum Miller. Ross McRae picks up for Kyles. Donald Nixon with him. Just moves that one into a bit of space. Here's Marcus Keith, but Donald Nixon's back to win it. John McRae. Turn and shot. Well, stopped by White, gets it away, but only as far as Ali Nixon. Again, it's White saving, and the goalkeeper clears his lines this time. Keith picks up. Aaron Jack challenging. Here's Robbie McLeod. Surly Thompson races out. Finlay McRae's with him. McRae doing just enough to hold the youngster off. He clears. Donald Nixon in midfield gets there ahead of Ross McRae. Rudy Slaughter chases out to the far side, but that's out of play. So hit into Kyles. This referee Willie McDonald checks his watch. Ball going back out of play. Advantage goes Kinlochshiel's way. And there goes the final whistle from referee Willie McDonald. It's 2 points for Kinlochshiel. The victory's theirs, and they move into second place in the MOWI Premiership.